Gary hear us? Gary, can you, there you are.
I had to find the right button, but I did.
We're currently in the public portion of the setting. So we have at least one person who wants to talk before we go into closed session. I just wanted to alert you to that fact.
Thank you. Sounds good.
Then I'll call to order the city council executive session for Tuesday, February 15th, 2022. Can we have a roll call?
Councilmember Gibbons. Here. Councilwoman Landry. Here. Councilmember Lopez.
Here.
Vice Mayor Bidey. Present. Mayor Reznikoff.
Here, thank you. I'll move to public comment, and we do have a public comment. Please
Jeff
go ahead.
Christina, also named in this, and Mayor, Council, thank you for allowing me to come tonight. I just want to mention that with the little knowledge I have of this, it seems that procedurally, this could be really challenging and setting a really negative precedent for future challenges that are going to come up similar to this. I do not agree with Bill's assessment that this has to be decided on by the council, because what can happen if the council makes a decision about this is in future times.
Jeff, can I interrupt? I think you're talking about providing indemnity to the
Yes,
former council members and council members.
Yes.
Just
Thank
to,
you.
so we're all clear, because that's not the only thing we're discussing.
gotcha. Bill and I spoke about this earlier, and yeah, I have absolutely no paperwork or anything about what you guys are talking about. But in regards to that, if someone wants to say sway an election, they can do that through this course, and it would be very easy. There's a lot of things that can be done negatively to impact council members as individuals through this course of action. And so setting precedents by having the council vote on it, I don't think that that's accurate. I understand that it can happen. I understand in Bill's interpretation that it should happen, but the negative consequences to this can be absolutely disastrous. You know, I mean, hopefully if you guys do make the decision, hopefully you guys do indemnify, because I don't want to be left out in the rain. But you know, the idea of what can happen in the future, just it's very scary, because there's a lot of possibilities of how this can be used as a tool to hurt people politically, and that's something I don't want to see happen in the city. So with that, I thank you for my 2 minutes or whatever you allow me.
Thank you.
And great to see you all.
Do we get to ask a clarifying question?
Sure.
Can you help me better understand what would be the alternative? I understand the issue you have with the petition. What's alternative to the council?
Should that be now, Bill, or should we do that in close?
Well, it depends on whether he's asking Jeff or he's asking me.
No, I'm just asking as a public commenter.
Thank
To
you.
understand.
My belief would be that Bill would have the authority to say that we're going to indemnify the council that acted in this case or that is named in this. But his interpretation is that it can't be that way. I mean, if his interpretation is true, there's a lot of things that we can do, a lot of things that can be done, excuse me, that can really, really screw with the council. Make it, we can change, we can make who's going to get elected in elections. Financially too, the financial aspect of this is we can have, if you have a majority of the council and you don't like one person, instead of censuring them or anything like that, you can actually just have them liable, because you can make it where the other 3 or the other 4 are not going to be liable and one is. And there's a lot of things about this that are left open, and we talked for 10 minutes. So my understanding is not going to be as in-depth as your guys's. But from our conversation so far, I can't believe that this is the only option that you have. And for the council to make that decision, just it sets it for future issues that are similar to this, the council will make the decision again, which is scarier than all hell for me, because it can be used as a tool against someone who's not liked. So being someone who wasn't liked a couple times.
Oh,
Thanks. All right. See you all
Thank
later.
thank you.
Not yet. Just yes, at this time we will be convening in closed session pursuant to items B and D on this evening's agenda. If any reportable action is taken, it will be announced at the regularly scheduled council meeting at 7:30.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeff. So
Just 1 second. live stream. I'm going to stop the recording, Phil.